body language. The language of your body is a very important aspect in effective communication. You're giving a job interview, you're doing meetings, you're giving presentations, or you're speaking publicly. In any of these cases and many more, you need convincing, you need expressive body language, and you can't deny that. Now, we know that it's important, but many of us fail to be expressive, to be impactful when it comes to body language. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 basic things that you can do to improve and to have a good body language in a job interview or any kind of interview and basic meetings. Now, these 3 tips are going to be very helpful. They are very simple, very basic, but people don't do it, and I know it and I notice it because I'm a trainer and I train people, and I know people fail 90% of times in doing these basic things. So I'm going to help you with that. Plus, I'm going to give you one bonus tip. So see the full video, it's going to be very helpful for you. Alright, so let's not waste time. Okay, tip number 1, you need to make sure that you have a good posture when you stand. See, suppose you go for an interview, you shake hands, and then you see this is a good, nice, firm posture. You can't slouch, you can't be like this. This is a closed language, body language, right? And this is a winner's body language, closed body language and winner's body language. And if you see most successful people, they walk straight because they exhibit confidence, right? So stand straight, shake hands, and then when you sit, remember to sit straight. If you see celebrity interviews, you'll see them sitting straight like I am sitting, right? And unless I'm sure you may be saying that we see a lot of these shows where celebrities sit like this or sit like that. Well, that's not a formal atmosphere. In these formal interviews and formal shows, they will stick to the right body language, which is sitting straight. That's one. Second tip is about a lot of people, when I train people and especially youngsters, when I train them communication, presentation skills, they say that, sir, I don't know what to do with my hand. When I sit for an interview, where do I keep it? Should I be like this? Should I keep them on my lap, my hands? Should it be like this? But no, look, wait, this is wrong. So then what do I do? What is the right way, and how do I use my hands? So here's my answer to that. Let me tell you what I do. Okay, and it works for me, so it'll work for you as well, because I train thousands of people and I'm sure I'm doing it right, so I could teach you that as well. Now understand this, that one thing is you need to be comfortable, right? So don't be so uncomfortable. However you're comfortable, sit that way, but making sure you don't look too informal, right? So give them respect, sit straight. You can keep your hands the way, like so look at me, I'm sitting like this. This is fine, this is just fine. And if you get too uncomfortable, you make the other person also uncomfortable, so which is also not good. So sit straight, but you need to make sure that your hands, you use them properly, because hand gestures are very, very important when it comes to communicating and expressing things and helping people understand things. Now, why do you need to use your hand? It is very important. No point keeping them here. It's like you have a very good batsman and you're not letting him play, right? So this is a very good batsman. This guy can make you win matches, but you're not letting them play. So it's very important. So for me, I use my right hand. I'll give you a demonstration. I use my right hand, right, more to talk. So you use your hands and let's say you're trying to convey something, explain something, express something. Then you use your hands, at a decent pace. Make sure you don't do too much of this, too much of that. Why? Is because then this will be a distraction and you look shabby and all over the place. So use your hands carefully, use your hand at a good pace. Try and use your hands to give support to what you're saying verbally. Now people, as you understand, people love to understand or see things in audio visual manner. So this is going to be your audio and this is going to be your visual. So when you say things like, I've got 2 things to tell you, now it is very important that we understand things, and people in general talk like this, and people in general have this, da 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 da. You see that? This is how you use your body language. And if you notice, good communicators, and people who use body language well, they make sure that their palm position is like this. up top. Okay, why is because if you do this, if you say example, if there's a person sitting here and if I do this, what happens is this is a gesture which shows respect. Right, so I saw your website and I saw that this is what it is and this is what it should be and da da da. So and da da da. So now you see, this is more. You're not a rapper. Don't do something like that, right? Unless you know that person. So understand this about your hand movements. And third, and one of the most important things is, use your facial expressions very well. Now this is where I see people fall flat. People fall flat. What do I mean? Say suppose you're going for an interview. Now you don't know what to expect and you saw the HR or the manager comes in, and he's got a good personality and they're impressive and they're powerful and they walk in and you're like, okay, I'm nervous, and then whatever they say, you seem to be lost and there is no expression on your face. That's what it is. That's wrong. You're not supposed to do that. All right, listen to me. What you should be doing when you go for interviews, when you go for meetings, what you should be doing is you're going to be making full use of your facial expressions. $1 million thing that you could do is smile. Always smile, and not a genuine one, not a fake one. You need to show that you're listening to the other person and you respect them, and you do that by responding with your expression. When they're talking about something which is sad, that should be reflected from your face. Right, so learn to respond to the speaker by acknowledging. And how do you acknowledge? By using your facial expressions. When they say something sad, okay, you connect, you show that you're connected by using such expressions. When they say something nice, smile, right? And it's not going to cost you anything, and it'll cost you if you don't. And bonus tip is, remember I used the word acknowledge. A lot of people go wrong. If you see the native English speakers, they do it, and we don't. Maybe I don't know, we miss out on it somehow. See, the thing is, when somebody speaks, we just listen. So most of the times we just yes, okay. This is how we usually respond and acknowledge. But that's not how it should be. It could be better. So how I do it, how a lot of successful communicators do it, is when they say something, you respond verbally as well, along with your facial expressions, right? So you say, oh wow, that's nice. Absolutely, I agree with you. Totally, I completely understand that. You're absolutely right. Fantastic. Oh, I love it. See, when you say these things, obviously it should be in response to what they're saying, and it should be relevant, obviously. But when you respond, acknowledge with your facial expression and verbally, people just love you. Why? Is because you're respecting them by listening to them. And as we all know, that the world is filled with people who want to speak, but the world definitely lacks good listeners. And if you do as I say, you will definitely show respect and people will love you for it. Remember these tips that I told you? You can use them for interviews, you can use them for meetings. In fact, you can use these tips for your daily life. And if you do that, you will show the speaker that you respect them and that you're listening to them and you have given them all your attention. That way they will love you and the world will be a better place that way. My name is AMIT DUBEY. I'm signing off. I'll see you again in one of my videos. Thank you very, very much, guys. Have a beautiful day ahead. Bye-bye.